Welcome back to my channel. I'm Bargain Bluebird, and today I have some DIYs for you. It's part of a challenge called Blast from the Past, and I will tell you more about that in a little bit. So we had to pick a movie that we wanted to do our DIYs from, that are a Christmas movie or show, and I picked It's a Wonderful Life, and you'll see why a little bit later on in this video. So I took this clear bulb from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just taking chalk paint and plaster, and I'm just dabbing it all over this bulb here. Alright, so what I've done here is I've just taken some paper and I traced the bottom of my canister here with a pencil, cut it out with scissors, and then I cut some notches in it to make it easier to trace. And then I'm just going to tape it right in the center, bulb right here, and then I'm going to trace it with a pencil. Now I'm just going to trace it. I'm going to take my Fusion mineral paint in French eggshell, and I'm going to take this small flat brush, and we're going to just paint around the edges here. Next, I have this sign. This is actually a Halloween sign. I like this sign. I really don't want to cover this up. We're just gonna work on the back and make it Christmas. So first I'm gonna take this twine off of here. I've decided to leave the holes here because I may want to hang it with a ribbon again, so I don't really want to fill those in. All right, we're just going to take the same paint here, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to paint this sign. So I just wanted to show you this Fusion mineral paint is foundation to finish, and I really love it. I'm not sponsored or anything, but I just wanted to tell you how much I like it. All right, this one is dry, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna decorate the sides. We're gonna take our Waverly plaster paint today. And I have a round stencil brush, and I'm just dabbing it around the edges to give it kind of a rough look to it. There's a little bit more of a close-up of what I'm doing there. So I found this adorable little angel ornament at Walmart, and this is in their $1.98 section. And then I just unscrewed this piece here off of it from the top. It just came right out. So I really want to use this on here, and I kind of want to position it like in the corner, even with the wings kind of maybe hanging off a little bit. And then I'm going to put my quote here. So if you haven't figured it out, I'm going to do the every time a bell rings an angel gets his wings. I was actually going to do a different quote, a lesser known quote from the movie, but when I saw this angel ornament, it changed my mind. I'm like, I love this ornament, I want to use it. So I'm gonna use every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings. So we're just gonna go ahead and use that famous quote. I'm putting my angel on first because that's gonna help me know where to put my words. I am still a little challenged when it comes to that with the Cricut, and I do want it to kind of hang off of this just a little bit. So we're just gonna kind of set it on there like that. And I'm gonna let it dry. And then I'm gonna be getting my Cricut out to make the words that I need. Today's video is part of a playlist called Blast from the Past, and there are lots of wonderful YouTube creators participating in this today. It's hosted by Leah from Junkernecker and Becky from Simply Becky DIY. You're definitely going to want to check out the playlist linked below to see what all the creators are doing, and you're also going to want to check out their channels. I got the dimensions on my circle that I painted, and so I've gone into Design Space, and the great thing about Design Space is that it has these templates that you can use, and I am very spatially challenged, and the templates really help you be able to figure out what size you need to make your lettering. And so we're just going to print that off on the Cricut here. And it's going to go in. We're going to get that all printed off. And the circle doesn't print. It's just a template that you use while you're in the program. So you don't have to worry about that being cut off or printed off and cut. It's just there to help you figure it out. And I did check this, and it worked really well. So it's just the right size that I needed. I love this font here, but I did have trouble with it. I had trouble with the I, and I had trouble with one of the F's, and I think one of the E's. And I discovered that actually I think my blade is dull, and so I think I'm gonna have to either, I guess replace it. I don't know, but you're gonna notice one of my F's, I couldn't get the circle out of the middle there. But, and now I'm just very carefully adding this on here to make sure that it goes on correctly. I picked up these string of beads from the dollar store. They're pearls. They come in like a whole bunch of strips together in a package. And so what I'm trying to do is line these up around this painted circle here. Okay, I strung the beads around this, but they're just on there very loosely. The glue isn't very sticky. I don't know if that's normal for these pieces from the dollar store or what, but I'm gonna try to Mod Podge it a little bit. All right, I'm just gonna do that all the way around this. And I'm going to spare you having to watch that. It's going to be painstaking. Okay, so again, I have a template for my sign to be able to figure out spatially how I want to put my sign up here. And I'm switching fonts because I'm not going to use that font again. I was having trouble with it. And this font ended up working out much better for me. All right, I cut mine into strips so that I can maneuver it the way that I want on the sign. And I added a bell with my Cricut. That's what's great about the Cricut, is I was like, oh, it needs something there. And so I just went back in and found a bell on Design Space and printed it off. If you are here for the first time today, I'd like to introduce myself. I am Marie. I'm also known as Bargain Bluebird. I want to thank you so much for clicking on this video today. And if you're liking what you see, please think about subscribing to my channel. I do DIY, decor, and shopping videos. I'd also love it if you're enjoying this video if you would hit that like button. It really helps my channel out quite a bit. All right there, so you can see that I am making a bow, and we're just going to take some tacky glue. This has been my go-to lately. I have not felt like getting out the glue gun. And we're just going to glue that on there. And here are my finished projects. I put these in my laundry room. Incidentally, if you are interested, I do have a laundry room redo video. I can link that in the cards and below if you're interested in that. But I decided that the color went really well with the things that I already had in here, and so this is where I put it. Don't forget to check out the playlist with all the other wonderful YouTube creators listed below. And thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.